It's a brand new year and I got a new video for you guys. It's about how to install an 11 to 40 cassette on your road bike. The bike didn't originally come with the mountain bike cassette. I had to buy the cassette and install it by myself. And there's a guy walking and it's kind of creepy. Anyway, yeah, so that's how I'm gonna show you how I did it, guys. Okay guys, so to install a mountain bike cassette on your road bike, you're gonna need this. This is a wolf tooth road link. So you see that this is the key component to fit a mountain bike cassette on your road bike if you want to. Okay. So what I did was I took out my 11 to 28 cassette and I got one of the spacers from the old cassette, and I placed it behind the mountain bike cassette here, just behind here. When you take out the cassette, you insert it, and then after that's done, you insert this one, the 11 to 40 cassette, or an 11 to 42 cassette. Yeah, so once that was done, I locked the lock nut again. Now, if it won't lock so well on some freehub bodies, it's fine. Some people have managed 1,000 more kilometers with the lock nut not so tight. I mean, it's tight, but it's not really fully in because of the spacer. So that's one what do you call this? One negative, not really negative, but one, what do you call this? One side of this whole install, like the lock nut won't be so locked. But I mean, it will hold, but I mean, it's not really fully in locked to the threads. You get what I mean? And just so you all know that I'm running a Shimano 105 short cage derailleur and 50 to 34 compact crankset in the front. Just don't mind the pedals. It's mountain bike pedals. And yeah, so I didn't change anything regarding the derailleur, the size of the derailleur, the cable, the front derailleur, the front rings. I didn't change any of that. And I also didn't change the skewer. It just remained. Oh, the only thing I bought was the cassette, a new chain, and the wolf tooth road link. The wolf tooth road link. Now, to install, okay, so you got it on in there, right? You got it on in the wheel, everything is fine, it's turning. And then now, what you're gonna do, take out the derailleur, because it's originally attached from the derailleur hanger, right? Take it out from there, and get the, what do you call it, so the road link, bolt it to, it has like a nut it to the rear derailleur hole, and it's gonna be there already, right? Now this time you put the Shimano 105 derailleur, or any derailleur as long as it's Shimano, attach it to the road link, and what that is gonna do, it's gonna pull the derailleur a bit down. As you can see, that's the length that the derailleur went down, because originally this one was up here, right? And now it's below there. You see what I mean? There's a little bit of space just to fit a mountain bike cassette on your road bike. And then yeah, so once that was done, you see the B screw here? You see the B screw? You need to screw that all the way in, because if you don't screw it all the way in, the jockey wheel, this jockey wheel, it's gonna touch the last cog, the easiest cog, the 40. So you need to screw that all the way in. What you need to do now is buy and use 11-speed chain, because it's an 11-speed cassette. And yeah, so you need to get an 11-speed chain, and I got the Ultegra /XT chain, because I mean, if I get the Dura-Ace one, I mean, I think it's better, but I don't really, I mean, it was cheap and it was on Launch Day sale, so what's up? Why won't I get it? So I just got the Ultegra chain, and yeah, it works perfectly fine. Now, what you have to do now is measure how long the chain will be. So what I did was I placed the chain. I mean, I placed the chain on the first on the 34 in the front, and then I placed it on the 11 in the back, and then measure the chain. Now I moved it one link one link, because I had a pin, a quick pin, or whatever you call that, a pin. You know what I mean if you change your chain already. And yeah, so I got it, and yeah, so that's how I did it, guys. That's how I did it. And then yeah, so once that was done, it was perfectly working fine. And oh, one more thing. To remove the lock nut bolt, you're gonna need, there's a silver bolt. Now that bolt is what the skewer, is what the lock nut, I mean the quick release, it's part of the quick release. You need to take that out, and once that's out, you're gonna put the lock ring tool in the cassette and then unlock it, right? Now to put it back, you really need to tighten the silver thing I'm talking about. And then you will see that, guys. You will see that when you remove it, you're gonna see it. You need to really tighten that up, because if you don't tighten that, the whole wheel is gonna be shaking. It's gonna be shaking. Trust me, it's gonna be shaking. Because I tried it, I didn't really lock it. I just used my fingers to lock it, and boom, it was shaking, and I had to tighten it. But luckily, I wasn't on a ride. I was just testing it out. So it's good to test out the stuff that you installed on your road bike before you go for a long ride, just so you don't go in a serious what do you call this, malfunction when you're out on the road and car traffic is beside you, behind you, in front of you, whatever. And yes, guys, so that's it. That's all you really need. All you really need is a new chain, a new cassette, obviously, a spacer, and the road link. That's all you need, guys. That's all you need. And yeah, insert the B screw, and that's it. Align the derailleur, and boom, you're done. And yes, guys, that's it. So that's my video today. If you guys want to see how I did it, like with actually using the tools and stuff, I can do that for you. Just leave it down in the comments below. And if you're satisfied with this, me talking about how I did it, if you can figure out by yourself, you can do it. Now you might be asking, why won't you just like show us the thing? Now what I want to do is encourage you guys to figure it out by yourself. I mean, I figured out by myself. I heard Durian Rider was doing it, and other YouTubers were doing it. They were talking about it. There was this girl in UK who did it, and she did it. I didn't see how she did it, but she just showed us how it looked like, and I figured it out by myself how I did it, and boom, that's it, guys. So I just want to encourage y'all to figure it out. I'm telling you how I did it, so I'm hoping you can manage to figure it out by yourself. But if you're gonna want me to make a video, a separate one on how I did it, showing you exactly how to remove the cassette, install the chain and everything, I can do that for you. And yeah, just leave it down in the comments below, guys. That's the video for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you reached it until this part, please give it a like and subscribe if you like the videos I make. And I'll be reviewing my Bontrager Iron 350R front light on my next video. So I hope you have a good holiday, guys. And if you started work, if you started school in other countries, just have fun, enjoy the life, and I mean, just chill. Take it easy, guys. Just don't pressure yourself. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Just to be honest with y'all, there's a lot of poo. Like, oh my gosh, there's a bird on my freaking phone.